G'day guys, Steve with Broken Sprocket. This here is a brand new trail that I've made. It's taken me about 2 months to make. This is the very first attempt at riding it. It's a bit tougher than I was expecting, so let's get into it. Lots of spiders out today. Check the size of that out. Go away. Yuck. Oh, I hate these things. Come on, get. Yuck, I hate the things. They're everywhere at the moment.
As you can see, this is a brand new trail and it's not worn in at all. In fact, it's the very first time I've ridden on it. All the trails that you guys enjoy riding, they all start like this. Just raw bush with some little bits of flagging tape here and there so you can kind of find where you're going. Now I was just going through very slow. Obviously I was by myself and I did have a lot of reserved thoughts in my head, and I was concerned that I could get hurt and things like that. So I was just taking it nice and slow.
So as you can see, this is a brand new trail. So I don't know how I'm going to go in it. The mulch is really thick. It just runs along the edge of this creek for about 3 or 4 k's. I've gone through it on my push bike. It's taken me about 2 months to make this trail. And yeah, this is the first go at it, so it could take 20 minutes. It could take 3 hours. So we'll see how we go.
This video is kind of a raw look on what it's like to ride through a trail for the very first time. The kind of things you'll expect: loose mulch, difficulty in finding the trail because it's just not worn in, and just yeah, going through a trail for the first time. The next time that I do ride through this trail, even if it is solo, I'm going to ride through with a little bit more purpose and sort of hit things a little bit harder, because now that I know I can get through it, I've got to really wear this trail in and kind of have some more fun with it.
So it's taken me about 2 months to make this trail. Some of it's going to be nasty. You're on the edge of this embankment, sharp turns around trees and things, no runoff, and then trying to climb rocks and stuff. So it's going to be one of those slower technical type trails. And here we are, I'm already stuck. Woo! Come on. Nope, I'm stuck. Just come around the tree there. It's very soft and mulchy. Once it wears in, I think it'll be a good trail. But you've got to wear it in first. At the moment, you can barely see the trail. I'm just following them pink ribbons. Oops, I missed that rock. also haven't ridden this bike in about 2 months, so trying to find my bearings again. It's a new trail, no traction, haven't ridden it in months, the bike. But I got back on the bike, or I got it out the garage, the tyres were flat. Luckily it started easy, so the battery was still good. But yeah, trying to find your bearings again on the bike. It's amazing how quickly you kind of lose the feeling. Man, there's some rocks in this. Coming up to a section here. We've got to go into this valley up there, run along the edge of that rock over there, in between a couple of rocks and a couple of trees. This bit here's been concerning me. I've been thinking to myself, how's it going to go? So here we go. Up along the edge of that rock there. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. The piece of rock sticks out right where your handlebars are. And as you're coming in at pace, you got to try and avoid it. Then you end up off track. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Sticks are stuck everywhere. So now I've got to try and get some kind of momentum, recorrect myself because I'm facing this way instead of up here. And I've got to do that on all this loose mulch, so this was my concern. I've still got to run right up against the edge of this rock here. Ah, no traction. It's just spinning. So I don't want to fall down there. Obviously no one knows of this track, so no one's going to find me. I let my sister know where it was that I was going, so she has a rough idea where I would be. Oh, I'm up. Look at that. Well, that's one concern over. We have a few more to go. Down there. have a difficult part. I got to do a full 90-degree turn right on the edge of a hill. Very thick mulch and very steep this section here, coming up this section of gully. Come on, up you go. Come on. Up these last couple of rocks. Oh. If I could have kept momentum and traction, I would have got that. All these sticks. Look at this rubbish. Eventually when it wears in, I think it won't be that bad, but you can see I'm just sliding from one end to the other in all this thick mulch. When you're walking through a trail, you have the advantage that you're going much slower than you are on a bike. Even though on this bike I'm only going very slow at the moment, it's still a lot quicker than walking. And you can find the trail easier. When you're on the bike, you kind of get lost because you can't actually see the trail yet. So that's one thing I'm finding, is sometimes you lose the trail. Geez, that tree was a bit tight. Where does it go? Down here. Now for one of these huge spider webs. Now where? Oh, down here. Tight corner around a tree. You can easily tip because of the angle of the trail. This section here I'm a bit concerned about coming back because you're going around the rock down there and then you have to go in between two rocks. There's going to be no traction here because of the all of that foliage. And I have to get the foot pegs between these two rocks, so your first shot at it has to be spot on. Otherwise I get stuck, and just beyond that rock is quite a large fall. So this area is one section I'm a little bit concerned with on the way back anyway. Get rid of those sticks. Less to worry about when you do the climb. station wagon. She didn't make it. Alright, I gotta get over these two logs. On the other side of that log is a large rock. It doesn't seem to stick up too high, but if my front wheel lands in it hard, it could possibly tip me over, so never think that's been concerning me. But you don't know it until you try it. Oh well. That's a bit of a fail. Okay, I've got it over the log. I've basically just picked the bike up and thrown it over the log. There's no real heroics here today. I just want to see what the trail is like, get to know what it's like, and then you can easily take on second attempts and hit things a bit harder. But today I just want to see what the trail is like and if I can actually get through it. Once you've got the confidence that you can get through it once, things change and you can try things a bit better. Tight section between the two trees, then you got to hit those rocks. Oh yes, got it through pretty good. Some of the camber on this, you feel as though you're going to tip. So it comes to this other single trail, which was a surprise to find on the track. Now I'm going to continue the trail and make it go up here to another track that's on the other side of a road, which is over there. When I join both of these tracks together, it shouldn't be too bad a little ride. But at the moment I've just stopped here at the single trail because it also takes me where I want to go. But I'm going to turn around and do that trail again.
Watch this video next, or go to the Broken Sprocket video library and choose another top video. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. After all, it's for free and guaranteed to make your day 20% better. If you're already a subscriber and you're having a bad day, just think it could have been 20% worse. You can also follow Broken Sprocket on Instagram. So, I'll see you in the next video.